What's up, guys? Welcome to Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Hill.
And I'm Courtney Revolution.
Yes, we are talking about Danielle Bergoli, a.k.a. Bad Baby, coming for Nicki Minaj, and the Barbs fighting back. Cardi B telling the NYPD to suck their farts. I never thought that I would say that. You know, when I was in journalism school, all my years, never thought I'd be sitting in front of a camera and say, a celebrity said, go suck your farts. I never thought that it would happen.
An anal wind suckation.
Ew.
That's a mess. She said it.
I hate that.
She said it.
I don't like an anal wind suckation.
Anal wind suckation.
Oh, that makes me want to gag. We're also talking about Jordyn Woods replacing Kylie Jenner finally. I don't mean finally isn't a bad thing. Woods Warriors, don't get me out of context. Don't get upset. I'm just saying because, you know, Kylie's been shoving a lot in our faces. So
yes.
I'm glad Jordyn Woods has somebody by her side. That's
Same.
all I meant by that. But first, let's talk about a little fresh tea with Liam Hemsworth. TMZ broke the news this morning that Liam has officially filed for divorce from Miley Cyrus. This entire time, yes, they've been broken up, but they were legally separated. Now the divorce filings are getting, put through the court system. The official breakage is going to happen.
Well,
we have a little more information for you guys since this morning. On the morning tea, you guys were letting us know that this was happening, but now we have a little more info for you guys. A source told TMZ that Liam cited irreconcilable differences on the paperwork, which normally, that's typically what happens.
Yeah.
You don't want to be like, oh, she was making out with somebody else.
she was making out with someone in Italy. She wrote a song about me. Like,
There's
you know what I'm saying?
there's no slots for that on the divorce paperwork, I don't think.
A mess.
But a little bright side to all of this, sources close to the couple say that they did have a prenup in place. Way to be responsible.
Smart.
Keeping their earnings during marriage separate. So no fighting over money is expected. The divorce is predicted to be easy. Liam reportedly is, quote, over the marriage and just wants to move on.
Well, I want to say this, Madison. Miley's people have come out, or a source from Miley's camp has come out and said, Liam has a couple of issues, substance abuse issues. We learned that he's moving to Australia.
Yes, we talked about that earlier this week.
I'm hoping that if there is a substance abuse problem, that he's going to Australia to correct those things.
Right.
Mend those problems.
I also just feel like, I know that might sound harsh where it's just like Liam's, over the marriage, he wants to move on. But think about it from his perspective. He's seeing Miley out in public with Kaitlynn several times. Yesterday we talked about how they were showing PDA all over Soho House.
Yeah.
So honestly, at this point, what else can we expect from him? He wants to just probably keep his head down, mend his heart, get this over with, get the paperwork done. That way there's no legal issues.
Yep.
You definitely want to avoid those as much as possible. And just kind of move on and start, healing. And if he does have those issues allegedly, get those taken care of and work towards, his future in the next chapter in his life. I think a prenup in place was very smart.
Yes.
And I wish some other celeb couples that we know, just really, would have followed suit, but that's okay.
You know, I hope that...
To each their own.
I hope Miley's music is good.
It better be
The
good.
only reason I say that is because...
Is the divorce worth it?
the timing of all of this, I hate the timing of it.
I hate it.
We know that, the Miley stands have said they've been separated for quite some time, but we didn't know. So the timing was very strange. The breakup, the song, the Kaitlynn.
Everything, yeah.
I hope a happy ending for both. That's what I want.
I hope so too, because I loved Miley and Liam. I loved the fact that they were so different. They seemed like opposites that are actually attracted.
Yeah.
They, broke up. They found their way back together. They went through with the marriage, and I did love them. But now that all this is coming out, I'm like, okay, I think this is for the best.
I'm really not so sure if this was the best couple.
I think I was standing a couple that I didn't know what was really going on.
Behind the boudoir doors.
Behind the boudoir doors, yes. Let's move on and talk a little bit about Danielle Bergoli, aka Bad Baby. You guys know that she had this $1 million songwriting contract with Pulse Music Group. She just recently signed that. TMZ broke that news like about a month ago. Well, since that, people have been coming for her saying, she doesn't write her own music. How is this going to happen? I feel like Danielle's probably dealt with the writing music or not allegation.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much from the beginning. Since These Hoes came out. That was her first one, right?
It was either These Hoes or High Beach.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think These Hoes.
One of them.
I don't remember which one was first, but we know one of them came and she's been getting dragged ever since. So she did what everyone does. She took to Instagram Live to defend herself, but she ended up coming for Nicki Minaj in the process. She was essentially trying to educate her followers on how the music industry works. Because she says a lot of people who are criticizing her don't understand.
Okay. Okay.
Not the best way to go for people, but she alluded to the fact that Nicki, along with some other artists like Drake, Lil Wayne, don't write their own music. I want you guys to take a listen to this clip from the live.
Y'all know most of the biggest names, Drake, Nicki, all them type of people get shit written for them too. Wayne, like all types of people get shit written, whether they actually use it or not.
What do you think about that?
I think that she sounds crazy because it has been proven many times, a plethora of times, that Nicki Minaj writes her own raps.
Right.
Safari has said she writes her own raps. Lots of people, even from Nicki's past, when she was rapping back in 2007, have come out. They said Nicki has always written her own rap. She'll curse you out if you try to write for her, this, that, and the third. So I just think that Bad Baby is looking for attention because no one at this current moment is really checking for her. Right now, we've got Megan Thee Stallion.
Right.
We've got all these other wonderful, likable female rap
Non-problematic.
acts, non-problematic. They're coming up and they're taking attention away. And I think that Bad Baby will realize that her image has to change.
Right.
Because unlikable sometimes doesn't always translate to sales.
Well, and I feel like, she's had this hardcore, come for me, I come for you, I'm ready to fight, whatever.
Okay.
Catch me outside. I honestly just forgot.
How about that?
I forgot her catchphrase that made her famous and have made this 15 minutes last forever. I feel like eventually, exactly, you're right, that's gonna fade. And you're not going to be able to sell music, and you're also not going to get a lot of people who want to work with you if you're constantly, bringing other people down while trying to defend yourself. I love Lil Wayne. I've been a fan of Lil Wayne.
Oh my God, Young Money,
for
period.
years. One of the best concerts I've been to. That also irritated me. I just feel like she was trying to name any big rapper she could to try to defend herself, and it just wasn't a good look. She also talked about Cardi B too.
Yeah, and she said that we talked about on the Morning Tea, she did the same exact thing to Iggy Azalea last year. You get what I'm saying? Don't feed into the hype, ignore it, and it will go away.
Yeah, we'll see how long this, kind of exterior lasts for her.
I hope
think
Nicki
it'll
don't
be
say a
interesting.
word.
I
hope
don't
Nicki
think
don't
she
say
will.
no. It's not worth it. Who is she in the grand scheme of female rap? We are talking about MCs. Entertainers, girls, stay on the entertainer side and let the MCs write the poetry to the music.
Also, don't forget, Danielle Bregoli is still a teenager.
Exactly.
I forgot that until someone brought my attention to that this morning. I don't think Nicki's gonna even pay any attention to somebody who's like that. But I will say, when she threw the drink on Iggy Azalea, she was acting like a grown woman, and she deserved grown woman consequences.
Well, Madison, she's a young lady, and there's lots to learn for her.
Etiquette school, for sure.
Period.
Let's talk about Cardi B because she is going viral today. She is coming for the NYPD, the New York City Police Department. I know, kind of random. Not someone you might expect.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
Not surprised. Essentially, she claims that they purposely had her friend Star's back-to-school event canceled. She took to Instagram Live to share what she believes happened. She says she thinks that the police called the principal of the school where this event was supposed to take place and scared them into canceling something that would have been positive for the parents and the students. She then proceeded to tell NYPD to F off, and then the line that is going viral, to suck some farts. I'm editing it here, obviously.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Suck some farts and suffocate on them. Add some F-bombs and mofos in there.
Madison, there are some days, as someone that is 27, there's some days I wish that social media was just AIM, Messenger, and MySpace. Because it seems a lot of these musicians, immediately when something happens, whether it involves them or not, they go on Instagram Live to share their thoughts.
Yeah.
And honestly, if Instagram didn't exist and it was just MySpace, she would have posted a bulletin, no one would have read it, and then she would have taken her millions and simply had the event somewhere else.
Right.
It never had to turn into a whole entire thing. It didn't have to turn into a Cardi says this. It could have easily been, oh no, Star, they said they're not gonna have your event. That's fine. We got bags on bags on bags. We gonna have it over here across town. Like, you know what I'm saying? She could have literally said that. But instead, she went on Instagram and she had to make a whole scene and a whole spectacle and let everyone know that the NYPD sucks. You know what I'm saying?
I lost my train of thought.
She could have hired her own private security if they're worried about kids and back to school. Well, there are ways around that instead of making it a thing.
And I think you said it really well. You're like, the NYPD, not perfect. Obviously, there has been tons of issues. But my thing is, at the end of the day, the NYPD are the people who are protecting Cardi when she's going into court, making sure she has her escort through the Bronx, going into Manhattan, wherever she's going in the city. And I just think it's really immature to post something like that even if that's what you're thinking, like at some point, someone who's on her PR team, on her team in general, is just gonna have to say, let's think before we speak.
They don't care. She's signing them checks.
I know, but you know what I'm saying? Like, again, for the longevity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, how long is this going to be looked upon as, oh yeah, she's real, she doesn't put up with it. Yes, Cardi, yes, Cardi, yes, Cardi. How long is that gonna last until she really pisses off the wrong person who's over it?
I'm gonna say this, Madison. I think that this relatable persona that people really identify with Cardi specifically, in my opinion, I think that it will, much like what we're seeing in the YouTube community, this like don't give a what attitude will go out of style. And what will come into style is the unity. For example, Megan Thee Stallion bringing all the girls together. You don't see Megan Thee Stallion going on Instagram complaining. You don't see Megan Thee Stallion, Asian Doll, Malibu Mitch, Rico Nasty. You don't see those girls.
They're the next generation.
Exactly.
So I'm hopeful.
You don't see those girls coming out and responding to every clapback or even a situation that may not involve
fighting
them.
that much with each other.
Exactly.
Obviously, I know there's some politics there and some drama within, but I'm just saying, like, not this bad.
Those girls that don't cause issues outside of the music are the girls that I stand, period.
Okay, speaking of Megan Thee Stallion, let's just mention this real quick. Jordyn Woods recently tweeted out another picture of them hanging out again. They're in these skimpy swimsuits.
Yes.
Twitter literally exploded because they look so amazing. People were responding saying that Megan Thee Stallion is Kylie Jenner's replacement for Jordyn. We're here for it.
Absolutely.
Despite everyone thinking we hate Jordyn Woods, which we absolutely do not.
Girl, let them think.
I love Megan Thee Stallion.
Period.
And honestly, like you said, she is a positive female. She uplifts other females. And so I commend Jordyn Woods for picking someone to stand by her side who will lift her up.
You know I'm gonna say this, Madison, and like I said on the morning tea, and I'm gonna say it with my whole chest, it's an excellent, positive look for her, especially because Jordyn Woods, as a young woman, grown woman, is coming into her own, identifying with Black culture and other Black individuals in her space. And I appreciate that, and I applaud that, absolutely.
I also, just on a personal note, love Megan Thee Stallion for just like putting her real body out there.
Yes!
You know what I mean? Like,
yes!
I love seeing a thicker, beautiful, amazing body just being put out there, no editing, nothing. As someone who, I have a very normal body, I love seeing that. So I've got to applaud it.
Snaps for the Stallion.
That's why I love her. That's why I love her. So Jordyn Woods, great choice. You guys, time to tell us what you're thinking. What was your reaction to Liam Hemsworth officially filing for divorce? Is this the final nail in the coffin?
Maybe. What was your reaction to Danielle Bregoli coming for the queen of rap, Nicki Minaj? And let us know what you think about Cardi B coming for the NYP and the D.
And don't forget to tell us your thoughts on Jordyn Woods replacing Kylie Jenner with Megan Thee Stallion. Are you here for it? We definitely are, you guys. Let it out down there in the comments. Don't forget to tune into the morning tea tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure to share this video, subscribe, shop the Hollyscoop store, and don't forget to click that notification bell. We'll see you next time. Bye guys.